What's good, chat? Chat. What's up, John? My mic working? Can we hear? Should be working. Just double check before we do anything. I haven't turned my PlayStation on in like 6 months. Here we're good. Literally just booted the game up. I haven't played this year's yet, so we'll see how it goes. Keep it realistic here. I don't wanna. In DC. Ew, what is this lineup? What up? No. We're gonna get on here. Schwarber, Harper. I like Bohm, Nick. Move Marsh down. We're gonna DH. Bohm. Put Kepler in the 8-hole. Left field. Nick in right field. Schwarber's gonna DH. Marsh in center. Yeah, but Rojas is faster. Yeah, but wait. Marshall. Pretty solid lineup. Turner, Schwarber, Harper, Bohm, Rumito.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening just about ready to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Mitchell Parker. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Line drive.
Oh!
And
Wow.
now let's look at the Phillies opening day lineup. Chris, the expectations for them are sky high just about every year.
Look at that lineup.
Indeed they are, Boog, and 2025 is no different. They've gone to the postseason each of the last 3 years, and they're a definite World Series contender this season. They're still looking for their first title since 2008, though. Maybe this is the year they return to glory.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center
gapping?
field.
Oh.
Wood puts it away, and there's 2 down.
I don't know if I like
2
that
outs,
camera
base
angle.
is empty. Now here is Bryce Harper. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws the first. Harper
At
retired.
8 more innings.
Leading off,
Not too worried.
Ahmed Rosario.
Already feeling the stick there from my controller.
On the ground, right side, stop. To first, and a quick out, number 1. So up next, Jacob Young. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first.
Oh, what a play by Trey.
Nicely done for the out. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Gets the outside
Ooh,
corner with that
spot.
one.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Struck him out.
Not him looking.
3 up, 3 down for Washington. We played an inning. No score.
What's up, guys? Yeah, I mean, I'll get it. I gotta get on Switch, though.
All set for the start of the
I have
inning.
to
Here's
get
the
a
third baseman, Alec
Capture
Bohm.
card. I want to stream, like, Mario Kart and all that. Meowdy.
Back to work.
Ooh.
Worm
I liked
burner
it.
into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now it is JT.
Oh,
Real
Alec.
Banks off the wall. Boom around second.
Oh, dude, he's a little slow.
The relay throw. He's in there.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Put a great swing on that pitch to deep center field. And we knew it was going to be close, but just not quite enough.
On TikTok.
I'm sure a few of his teammates might be yelling weight room at him right now, but he should definitely feel good about that one.
That's a ribby.
That's a base hit.
You want to challenge him at home?
Throw
Nope.
comes into second.
Might not be smart. Nah.
Tag and they
Fine.
got him down going for 2. Nick Castellanos at the plate
Oh, I
now.
ran. All right.
Drilled
Oh.
towards left center field. That's well struck. And
Let's
out
go.
of here. That one felt good. It's 3-0.
It was the Scooby-Doo game I had on the PlayStation 2
in a
growing
big
up.
way.
Oh, what was it called?
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all
Oh, it was
over
like
again.
Night of 100 Price.
Now
That game
batting
was
Max Kepler.
top tier.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Yes.
So they get him
Yeah.
on the board with a 1-out
Exactly.
single. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Such an impatient batter. I always like to swing. First pitch.
There's a swing.
It
and a
works,
drive.
but,
Young
like, it's a bad habit.
flying after this one. Dives
No
and
way.
makes the catch.
What a catch. I hate the Nationals, but, like, great catch.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells
That's
the
crazy.
same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Here's Turner now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Makes the grab, and that is that.
Good inning. For me.
Bottom of the second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Wii Sports Bowling.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets
I love
Wii
Wii Sports Baseball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Swings through that one for strike one. Wheeler in his 12th season, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. One down, base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And a swing and a miss.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to
fastball
make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call time.
3, got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches.
And we're back onto the 3rd inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
If Schwarber goes yard here.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center.
Well,
that one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
He just said overrated. Watch. Yeah, so overrated.
Blazer
yep.
Could be trouble.
So overrated.
Around third. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Sweet.
Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a
for the
great
Minecraft
swing
server.
on it.
And now it's Alec Bohm out towards right center field. Young makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
I'm happy, you're happy that I'm happy.
JT Realmuto steps in. Doubled in his first AB.
I think he gets pitch count up. You will?
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jackson Rutledge getting ready to go. Hers getting cranked up as well.
Oh!
Gets down.
That was bad. That was some bad defense.
Runner in from third to extend their lead.
What are they
Around
doing?
Second now as they still don't have it. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
This is the default settings? Hold on. What is this on?
Manager out of the dugout.
What is difficulty at? Begin, bruh. I wonder why.
Down, runner at third. Stop. Now
why is there so many different ones?
Line to left. Wood
I'm
makes the
not
catch
tagging.
for the out. Too late.
Oh, he would have been hosed.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, man.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul
Get under
territory for the catcher. And that is that.
Fine.
They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Stone. Give me that. All fastballs at you.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball.
Sweep. Give him the chase.
Just outside. Now 2-2.
Yeah, up and in. Yeah.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, he's battling.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat.
On the admin
and all
stuff.
of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That's
got it. Kepler's got it.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert. The name.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Next off. Offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Up the middle. Turner with the throw to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. It's 5-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the 4th. Max Kepler at the plate. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. And that's going to bang against the wall.
How did he drop that?
Not in time. He's safe. And it's 2nd and 3rd with nobody out.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Trey Turner at the plate. Late with the swing there. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out here on opening day.
The tassel.
In the air out towards right center. Young snags it on the run. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 6-0.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-0.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Harper now. In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Boom. The next to hit takes ball 1. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. Misses inside, and a count 2-1. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The throw in, but it's offline. It's 8-0. Here comes Real Muto. And that one hammered Garrett. Going back. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Yeah,
well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
This is Bryson Stott. That one outside. And that's ball one.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Boom. The runner at third. Real Muto on at second with 2 down.
Redwood has yet to walk anywhere. It's not really terrible.
Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to.
Favorite MLB
With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that'll load the bases.
Just missed there. Boog, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large, 2 outs, bases full. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one inside, ball one.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And that is out of play. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
They do Nick Castellanos thing, swing at everything.
Over to Lowe. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Nationals nothing. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection.
Fella.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit in the left field. And a good start to the inning.
Not a bad play by Kepler, though.
So digging in, Jacob Young. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike.
Oh, he called that strike.
80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and heart of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Chasing.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Thought looking his first time up. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Wheeler winds and deals. Right through there for a strike.
That was a beautiful pitch. I think what we'll do, we'll play one game per series.
That's to third, and that's just foul.
Simulate the rest.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Runner on the move.
Wait, running on JT? You're not running on JT?
Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. DJ Hers.
And with
We're gonna let's try it. Fuck it.
the big deficit on the scoreboard,
God.
he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Oh, this
Every
is weird.
outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but
Oh, I don't like
it's
that.
tough to get
I
up
don't
for
like
this.
that at all.
Type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
In the air, left side. Wood sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out.
And 8 extra base hits is a big number, and it's
pretty
pretty clear the offense is just feeding off each other at this point. Confidence is contagious.
Marsh up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Graphics are very realistic. Oh, that was hanging and I was so late.
Up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And they'll do it again.
Dang, late.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece.
Oh my God,
and
still
stays
late.
alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Peter.
Trey Turner now. Hers, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Tattooed to Tater
That's gone.
Town and gone. He hammers one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0.
He wasted
Go, Trey.
no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Elevated fastballs, especially
pitch.
away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
We're going to simulate the home opener after this.
And he grounds one to the right side.
That's fine.
Over to low. Schwarber out of the play. Third out.
Amen.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 9-0. You're watching. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy
does a
Frank.
great ice
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Ice cream helmets in Philly are handled with this one.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side. And foul ball.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
What is this conversation?
Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
It's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right
Chicken
on the
Pete's
corner.
crab
It's kind of
fries.
like bowling.
Great
You
field.
think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Wood takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Nah,
Marsh
Manfield
moves
finally
under
has
it.
something to do.
Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Top of the 6th inning. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Bracy.
Hers back to work. That misses.
That's inside.
And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Number 68 getting loose out there. Ferrer, a left-hander, also throwing.
Oh,
Line drive.
that was
base
hit hard.
And the leadoff man
It
aboard.
would be below 110.
And here comes Alec Boehm.
I'm gonna throw over.
Swing and a base hit. Around second is Harper. Throw into third. And the throw's
That
offline.
would've been out
Safe
there.
at third.
Harper's aggressive. He's gonna.
Here's JT Realmuto. 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a triple. That one hooked foul.
Love the bat sound.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On a line, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on.
Uh-oh.
It's an RBI single, and it's a double-digit
Big
lead
return.
as they're up by 10. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Next to hit, Bryson Stott.
I thought they
And
were gonna
first
throw to
offering
third.
is fouled off. One away with a runner at third here on opening day. Hammered on a line to the
leaving that
left,
hanging.
base hit. In comes the runner from third, and they extend their lead. Manager out of the dugout.
Come on.
So they turn things over to the righty, number 68, on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
2 on with 1 out. Now at the plate, Max Kepler. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Young sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 3. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Put 2 on the board on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded.
I hope that's
That
not
first
the PA
offering is fouled off.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss. Wheeler gets the strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
DeYoung batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Ripped on a line. Sliding.
What a catch.
Well, really nice looking play right there for the out. And I could say as a former outfielder, it's nice to get down on a level where you can really see the ball into your glove. Some people think that it might be easier to stay standing upright, but I think to be bent over and unsure about exactly how low it's going to go could be difficult in the end. So nice decision by the outfielder right there.
Apparently, Zach Campbell caught Kyle Schwarber's 27th home run today, which means he tackled how many kids? You get that?
And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Piece of shit.
There's the strike at the knees.
Wow.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Two outs. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field, and this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second, and he's there with a leadoff double. So a man aboard, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead.
Thank
Probably
you, sir.
won't be received well in the other dugout.
Had to add Bryce's water there.
Fouled off
I
left
just
side.
fumbled that pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Bryce Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010.
I know.
Swing,
Oh my
the ball
God.
popped up. Abrams settles underneath it.
Get out of here.
Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Oh man, I need the algorithm.
That's a
Yo,
base
bro.
hit,
Low
and that
key,
extends
you mean
the
Marsh
inning.
looked very good in this game.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. Into center. Holds
Actually, that's fine.
on
That's
the
fine.
run. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Test him here. Why not?
Check swing, called strike.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%.
Well, that too.
You know,
I'm also talking about like
his own first pitch. So if you're a
graphics wise,
you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
Excellent.
Got him. Dave Lawrence.
You just call that?
Him up.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand.
Bro, here's what you do.
And tried to check the swing. Just
Facebook Marketplace.
And you're hoping
PS5.
the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
What you got to do? And
Young in the box again. Takes the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
I mean, right now, like off shelf, brand new.
Tyson misses.
Like
It's a
400.
strikeout.
Not terrible anymore.
Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Lifted in the air, left field.
Yo,
pretty well struck.
that was horrible. That
Brings it in for
PS4
the
literally
third
was
out.
covered in bugs
Still
on
in
the
total
inside.
command on the mound with 7 shutout innings.
Learned my lesson.
It's the Phillies 12 and the next. We're at the top of the 8th and digging in for Philadelphia. Bryson Stott.
I got rid of that one.
And a rope into center field, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Nick Castellanos. He's already homered in this game.
We'll find one on Marketplace down over here. Might get scammed
That
in the
one
city.
back up the middle and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Brand new.
And now for the Phillies, Max Kepler.
I'm swing
out
happy.
to center, and
Go.
it falls.
Me
They
playing
will test it
softball.
here. Bases loaded, no outs.
How high was that
It's
pitch?
really easy for some guys.
That wasn't that high. Yeah, it was still pretty high. Not that high. What are you sending me? Oh? No, the pitch, I thought it was like really high. Like it looked high at first. Wait, is this to rent? Inflatable house. Alright, I'm not in Tyrone, Georgia, bro. Yo, low key? That's like the keep? We should get it.
Thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time, and guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And
Fair ball. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out.
I forgot how slow Kepler is.
Always an exciting.
I just want this game to be over.
Chance now.
Spike. Yeah.
Ripped to right, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. safe. And the runner from
you gotta let me know when we
scores on
can.
the play. And the
WWE.
lead continues to grow.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Wow, that was fair.
Around
Bro.
second is Turner.
What the helly?
Coming home. He'll score easily. Man at second with one
That's
away.
so bad.
Here is Bryce Harper.
Ooh.
Pickoff move to second. Schwarber back on a dive.
Like, no.
Smoked to the left, base hit. Coming home. The
Standing
throw
Harper.
in. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day
Not the
after
chain.
day, and a nice
Setting.
job of turning that one around.
Stepping in.
Really, all I
Alec
did,
Bohm.
download it, start it, now we're here. That's what, like, no setting.
Outside low. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Put this shown better.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is
Where'd
off
it
the
go?
top of the wall. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. And now it's JT
That's
Real
big.
Muto. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Coming home.
You gonna throw it? You're going to.
He
You're
will
going
score,
to.
and it's an RBI
He's in the
single,
back.
and the lead continues to grow. Manager out of the dugout. Lucas Sims will take over here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Please catch it.
Takes
Thank
it
you.
in for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos.
Make it harder. Oh, did he?
That one drilled left field.
Ow, don't bite me.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores. So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. Line drive, and that is that. But they score 7 times to
Not
blow
biting.
this thing open. Last half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 19-0.
Huh.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's C.J. Abrams now.
Yeah, we're changing the setting.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Wheeler into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
fastballs.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was
I don't
number
even want this
14.
game to count,
Yeah,
bro.
clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good
Should've
about
fixed
what
the
he's
setting
working
before we
with. And
started.
that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. .95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
So impressive how
See,
the
Toxic.
velo is still.
And down on strikes he goes. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a foul ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Boom. Right there to make the grab. And that is that.
Crazy work.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And now Brandon Marsh. Sims back to work. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Trey Turner.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the
You want to play PlayStation so bad. Back. Bro, catch it. I'm trying to end the game.
Throws to second, around first, digging for two. They put the tag on him, and that's out number two. Two outs,
my controller down.
empty.
My bad.
Here is Kyle Schwarber.
I just want this game over with so I can fix it.
And it's fouled away. The Phillies up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. That one misses. 1-1.
Simon says what?
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Swing and a
swing at
foul
everything.
back, and that's out of play. Man at second.
Oh!
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 21-0. That's their third
Bryce
home
Harper's
run of the game.
Chad.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Foot guard.
Base is empty with two away. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies.
This game don't count. Thank God. Please catch it.
Foul territory.
Please catch it. Grab it.
Low makes the catch, and that'll do it. Phillies get one by way of the long ball.
So Zach Wheeler lead the MLB and everything.
It's Major League Baseball
Then
on the show.
Make it harder.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Castellanos makes the catch, and there's one gone. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Right through there for a strike.
That should be a strike too.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2.
Challenge.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Fastball up and in. Down and away. Sure.
And a 1-2. Goes
Abandonment.
down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside. And as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Swing at a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And
what
it's
the
going to
fuck?
wind up out of play.
What the hell?
Now it's Ahmed Rosario. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
There's a shutout, boys.
From third, It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. 2 outs.
Guys, we might lose this game.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs. And strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Just off the outside corner. And it's 1-2. This could end it.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
Philadelphia
And that is the ball
undefeated.
game. Well, this one ends in a blowout.
2025. We have to fix these settings. That was not fun. Alright. First of all, we're going home. Fuck! I did not mean to do that. Well, shit. Oops. Yeah, now we're 2-2. I messed up. Jesus Christ. Oh, because I fucked up, now we're 2-2. Played a full game. Alright, Lizardo, getting your first start of the year. What are these lineups? I gotta fix this. Hold on. Oh boy. We're not doing this dumb shit. It's hitting better right now. What the helly? that save? Alright, Lizardo. There we go.
Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carried over.
Oh wait, there was a storyline?
Absolutely dialed in at
Oops.
the plate, Singy.
Bro, I got
First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh?
Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And one out now. Nolan Jones now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, right field.
Oh, that's not the sprint button. This one is.
Brings it in. 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And there's the strike. Tovar with a homer in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Hot.
Bottom of the first. Trey Turner at the plate. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one lifted to left. Corrals it.
Start taking some
One
pitches.
away.
Go get a drink.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
We're taking
He's
first
the ultimate
pitch.
professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and
Should've.
gets ready for the ball game. I tell you
taken
what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Comes up empty.
Mother
Turner,
fucker.
the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Turner runs in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher.
Oh,
He steals second base without a throw.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Nick Castellanos. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that's a foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
Damn
And
it.
that one fouled off. Runner goes again. Up the middle.
What a poke.
Base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0.
The hit and run, baby.
Through with the RBI. They kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
And now Alec Bohm. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Step off throw to first. And he just got his hand in there. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The other way.
That's fair.
And
That's a fair ball.
Fair.
Run, you slow son of a bitch.
Castellanos around third. He'll score easily. Caught up now trying to get to third. Puts the tag out and that's the inning. Second inning set to go. Here's Michael Toglia. Lined into right.
Right to Casty.
Hauls it in, 3 out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Kyle Farmer batting with one down, takes a strike. And that misses. Yeah, the count even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. He goes down looking. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Luzardo, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down looking.
On him looking.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Going to bring up JT Realmuto. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, Estrada slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. In the air, left field. Hilliard makes a move on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
That was a near way.
And a couple of quick outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Just missed.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, that hit him.
Oh, off his toe.
Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And a base hit. Coming home.
Strat.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, new inning getting started. Jacob Stallings now. Luzardo back to work. And that drops in for a strike.
Where's my...
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Thairo Estrada to the plate. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's in for a strike.
What a spot.
Nasty pitch. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Castellanos makes the back at Citizens Bank Park as
Hey,
we
Schwarber.
go
Schwarber's
to the
due for a
last
home
of the
run.
third. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Oh! Oh!
And you can touch them all.
Oh!
Ball, man.
What did I say?
He flexes his power with that swing.
What did I say?
First homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Someone clip that.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Crazy.
So here is Bryce Harper. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Robert to right field. Way back. Gone. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
1 out, base is empty. And now, Alec Bohm. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
JT Realmuto steps in. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Marsh in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. That one the other way. Estrada whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. On to the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. But all these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Marsh hauls it in, and there's one away. Now here's Nolan Jones. Flied to right his first time. That one fouled off.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember Roy Halladay did it back in 2010? And the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball, that's out.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for Philadelphia, Weston Wilson. Swings through that one.
You know, these Phils putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Back to the top of the lineup, Trey Turner will hit next. Fastball is outside. Down the line, Jones on the move towards foul ground, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Fought off foul. On the ground to the left.
Goal. Oh, we got it.
And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Now here is Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered here in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Sends a telethrow to first.
No, he's safe.
And Turner's back in.
We're going.
Turner runs. Pitches low. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second.
Right. Oh.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Wow.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hilliard under it.
And a tag.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second.
Oh, we
Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. And now here is Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Tolio goes 6 feet 5 inches, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And he pumps it a strike. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ball 1 there.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Hilliard batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Farmer at first, 1 gone. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Now the catcher up to hit, Jacob Stallings. Right through there for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, right where it needs to be.
Out to short, Turner. Tosses across to first. They get the out on Stallings. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Out to short. Tosses to first. And Castellanos is out. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Bohm, the 3rd overall pick in the 2018 draft out of Wichita State. Rips that one to right. Jones snags it for the 2nd out. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. That's a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Realmuto off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
What am I doing?
That fastball
what am I doing?
Him slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Throw to third.
I thought he was going to throw me something in the zone.
Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
button for the bullpen. No.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
I gotta figure out.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as
I
well.
wanted to warm him up. I didn't want to bring him in.
Now.
That's so dumb. How do you have one button?
And a foul ball.
What the hell-y?
That one down the line.
Oh, your defense got you, Tanner.
Over to first.
Got him.
Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. That one's in there. 0-1. The Phils up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout.
Spot.
Throws him with a backdoor slider. Brenton Doyle digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
Alan,
Timing
appreciate
on the
that.
swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And that's a fair ball. Throws
It's
to
over
second.
He's out.
In there safely.
Oh.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the
And a
dugout.
brace.
Pitch was away, so
Oh my God.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here.
Ah.
And they
The Phillies are
cut into the
doing what the
deficit.
Phillies do
It's
best.
6-3. Digging in,
my
Michael
God.
Toglia, a switch hitter batting right.
We're so, yep. No, I want to warm him up. What? Yeah, I like that angle. Oh, did he? Like, why? Can't just warm the guy up? Am I missing something? No, I don't. What the hell? That's suggested. No, that's suggested warming up. Oh, wait. Did he automatically warm up?
Oh,
that's sick.
Kirkering on the pitch here.
still
I
a
know.
lot of game left.
I didn't know that.
This game could go either way, so this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry
I
this
probably
lead
have
into
to
the
change
later
that
innings.
game setting.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, it's weird. That's an automatic
High fly ball out towards
setting.
left center. Wilson. And that is that.
Literally all I did was purchase a game, download it, start. I didn't really do much.
Bottom of the sixth. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Senzatella back to work. On the ground to third, McMahon.
No, I agree.
Throws across the diamond. One up, one down. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. And the
Ball,
slider
catch and
just
tag.
misses.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
real.
extended,
I hate
tied
on
him
the
up a
base
little
running.
bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out towards right center field. Jones has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Out towards right center. That's well struck.
Oh.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second.
What a hit.
He's in there with a double off the wall.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. He's already homered in this game. He's trying for third. Throw to third.
In there.
And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
I did change it. It was all, they added new difficulties.
Now
here, I'll show you
there.
this game.
And now it's even 1-1.
You gotta remind me.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Really?
Two outs. Out towards left center. Doyle sizes this one
Please
up.
carry.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in Philadelphia. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle Farmer out.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And run all-star.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Hilliard at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Bases empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the catcher comes up to him, Jacob Stallings. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Damn it, Bryce.
And that one finds its way through.
Thank you, Orion, for covering first there.
So a man at first. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
What the hell? What? Why is that Alvarado? Everyone was good. Bro, even fucking Romano.
So they turn to their closer, Matt Strom.
And we
Yeah,
all
what
know
the hell
about his slider. It's just
why he look like
man.
that?
One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
There's the strike up high, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the
Long
inning.
inning for Strom.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So digging
Here,
in now for
Peter.
Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And he grounds one back up the middle. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Slice down the right side. Outside. And 1-1.
There, get me out.
Swing and a miss.
Awesome.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is
2
outside.
strikes.
Why did I
Foul
drop?
off. They'll do it again.
Yeah.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Tap back up the middle.
Yep.
Throws to
I
first.
was about to say, because it's
And
Cassie.
Castellanos
Look at that.
is out.
Just like that.
And digging in for Philadelphia.
Almost
Alec
good.
Bohm. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, JT Realmuto. Slider right there.
0-1's the count.
Boom. The runner at first with 2 gone. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
2
zone.
strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt.
Outside, that's a ball.
Bro. Not one has been in the strike zone.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Sends
What
it
a
to
bum.
first. Inning over.
Chicken Pete? Bruh. He said nah.
We go to the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Tyro Estrada.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you hit a home run against me, you're good enough to collect.
Strom in his 9th season, 33 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Who's been this?
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away.
I got to rush this pitch.
Fly
Oh.
ball down the line. Wilson sizing this one up.
Oh my god.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Never let me text and play at the
He's
same
safe.
time.
Nolan Jones, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Make me. I was texting your ass. I was like, oh,
The
he'll
guy
catch it.
right side. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss.
Got
Struck
him.
him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. He was late there, strike 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. That one just misses. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Herget.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Marsh
Yep, that
in the
ball
box
went out.
here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Inside ball.
Yeah.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now here is Edmundo Sosa headed towards the corner, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now for the Phillies, Weston Wilson. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Should pinch hit him.
Swing and a line drive
Why
base
would I
hit
do
to
that?
left field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. In there, he's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And here is Trey Turner. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Sosa over at second. Wilson at first with no outs. And a pop-up right side, foul territory.
Wow.
Makes the grab, one away.
So,
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Fly ball pretty well struck right field.
Carry,
Jones
carry,
ranging
carry,
back.
carry.
Makes
Oh,
the
God.
catch up against the wall. Relay to
Damn.
third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone.
Imagine.
So Harper stands in.
Already got a homer today.
Here's a rip to
Wow.
short, but he's there for the third. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Michael Tolia.
Just bringing the fake Jose Alvarado.
Out of the bullpen.
Why
for
does
the
he look like
Phillies,
that?
Jose Alvarado.
That is not Jose
This
Alvarado.
is his 3rd time out this year.
Yeah, he did. I was like, Bryce is due. Then next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. In the air, right field, Castellanos. In position, hauls it in, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. There's a strike. Next offering is down low. The Rockies down by 4 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Do we 4 straight for Shohei Ohtani?
Yeah, that's fouled off. Alvarado is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ground ball.
Oh,
Great stop. Save.
Ah.
Ends the inning.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far.
What a play.
bunch of strikeouts, so that felt good, I'm sure. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Get out.
Hilliard leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
2 outs. Got it! And that's
Ball
the
game.
ball game.
By the fake Jose Alvarado.
Season ticket holder, or you just come to a couple of games a year. To see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
That's supposed to be Rob Thompson.
7-3 is how this one.
Crazy work. Jared, take me back. What the hell? Apparently neither is Jose Alvarado. Bruh. Bruh. No. What's that, guys? Ah, there's so many games a year, bro. Let's export. So many games a year. Yes. Storyline, that's cool. October. Chill. Oh, I already did franchise.
Previously on Storylines, the Negro League.
And we are demonetized. I don't want to start a whole new Diamond thing. 1 sec. We're gonna switch it up to PC, so the stream's gonna end for a few, but we'll be right back.